Hey traders, TG Watkins here. It's December 26th when I'm recording this. I hope everybody had a good Christmas and upcoming New Year's that we got. Now remember, this week, Thursday, Friday is the rest of the week, and then next week we also have kind of a short week because of the New Year's. So make sure you guys understand the dates that the market is closed. All right, as far as today, I was trying to think what to do about today's video. And I think one of the things I want to discuss is obviously this market has rebounded, but I want to show you underneath the surface what I think has really happened. And this is the pretty consistent thing I've been talking about even a couple videos ago where, said, hey, market crashed and what do we need to do? And what we know is underneath the surface, the market has already been pulling back since basically December 2nd. So if you look here, you can see with the IWM, here is December 2nd, and that's when you could see that after it popped up, started to flag, and then started to roll over. And it just, for the market itself, like for the NASDAQ or the S&P, we really only started seeing that there was a pullback over the last week and a half leading up to the FOMC. And so, if you only looked at that, you're like, oh my God, everything went down and no, it's totally worse and everything else like that. Well, small caps, mid caps, the Dow, RSP, which is the equal weight S&P, they had all been going down since basically December 2nd. And another way to visualize that is if you look at breadth. And I know I talk about this a lot, but it's important. But if you come over here and you look at the 20-day, 50-day, and a little bit to the 200-day, but you can see that they've all moved down significantly. And we went from 80% of stocks over their 20-day SMA down to 8% of stocks over their 20-day SMA. And the number of stocks from their 50-day went from 70 to 20%. So underneath the surface, we've already kind of it's hard to say that there's that much more room to the downside. Like we've really taken all the froth out. Everything got repriced and put down and taken down pretty hard. And while there might still be some recovery, maybe you need to come up here and kind of bump around a little bit. It just seems like, this is probably about as low as things are going to get. And if you look at the S&P, you might think, well, I don't know if this is ready yet. Is that it? And it just takes a quick little dip and ready to go. Yeah, maybe, because if you look at the RSP, which is the equal weight of the S&P, you can see that this got really, really pretty hammered. And it has been pretty darn consistent since. You can see here, there is right there, December 2nd, that thing has been coming down. And that is the thing that I'm talking about because it has just been so much. And for quite some time as it just continued to come down like that. So we then look at where we are, and some of the things that I see in through here is that pretty much how much further is this going to go? Because if you look at this and say it has come all the way down outside of the third ATR and just straight down, like just absolutely dropped right in through there, but then we see a double bottom. And now at least we're over the 15. Yeah, we have work to do on the hourly, but man, I don't know how much further this thing wants to go down. And if we look at the monthly and weekly, you can see the monthly has already gone all the way back to its monthly 10. So it went from being up here to kind of extended to down here to finding support. And same thing here. See this giant gap here? It went from being overbought to now maybe even oversold, but came down into support. It's kind of like this, it was overbought and came into support. So maybe this doesn't go straight up right away. Whatever it does seem as though it's gotten a lot of air and froth taken out of it, and whether we kind of meander and then go up again, like whatever happens, it seems as though it's working out pretty well. And then just remember, we have a whole list of tickers that are looking pretty bubbly and pretty nice. I mean, even Soundhound continues to move up. So it's stuff like this that tells me that the market has its animal spirits coming out and doing pretty well. Even Rum had some I guess had investment, $700 million invested in it. Well, that'll get the stock going. So there's lots of strength like that. And other names that were in, something like Serve, had a really good day today, and we got into this just a few days ago. So, there's a lot of strength to be had out there. And the other thing is, certain names like this, when the market did pull back, all they did is kind of just pull back a little bit. They didn't actually fall apart. The market didn't totally implode, and now here we are making new highs. So yeah, I think this market's looking pretty good, and underneath the surface, I think a lot of things got taken down, and I think that it looks to me like things are ready to go. In fact, for us in the Moxie group, this was a bigger day for us. I mean, we're just riding the wave and not doing too much. We're just kind of sitting on our good positions, and you can see stuff like this are treating us well. So yeah, we're having a good time. one of those small stocks that or small accounts that I fired up, it was $25,000. It was like, I think at this point, 5 months ago, it's now $60,000. So I've more than doubled it. And then I opened up another 25,000 just a few weeks ago, and I want to see how quickly I can get that one to be a double. And it's at 30,000 right now. So yeah, stay tuned and good luck. Hope you guys are doing well, and we'll see you in a few days.
Hey, TG here with Simpler Trading. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like or comment below. Also, make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell so you can stay up to date with my market analysis. Or you can join my free newsletter with the link in the description. Good trading, and I'll see you at the next video.